What's up, everybody? Welcome to my channel. Welcome to all the new subscribers. Welcome back to the old subscribers. I'm trying to get my December readings done a little bit late, but we'll do energies from now until the end of December 2018 on the sign of Scorpio. I wanted to say thank you to everyone who supports the channel. Don't forget to like, subscribe, share. If you would like a personal reading, my email is listed below. My prices are on the About section of the channel. You make your payment via PayPal at www.paypal.me/guidedtarot, and then I will let you know your place in line. I do have some openings for personal readings, so get at me. So Scorpio, the bottom of this deck is heart-to-heart conversations. Honestly discuss your feelings with each other. And then you have religious factors. Your love life is influenced by your religious upbringing and spiritual path. Someone there's a lot of passion for them. Someone you can kind of have fun with. Someone who maybe wants to help you in a way, but I do see new love here. But then there's also this energy of not really being able to tell if you need to move away from this or you want to stay. It's like there's a lot of anger for some reason coming out about that, and it might have something to do with a family situation or kind of some gossip that's been going on. Telling the truth is the main thing that someone needs to do about whatever this deception is. That maybe there's going to need to be some forgiveness from someone who is very self-centered. Alrighty then. Let's see what all this is. You guys are definitely completing a cycle. You're completing this life goal. And kudos, Scorps, because we've been through it this year, my friends. Like, what? So it's going to revolve around a decision, maybe to do with something that maybe you haven't opened up about. Maybe it's a home, but I think there's a lot of mixed feelings here when it comes to a partnership or a relationship, possibly with an earth sign who maybe you consider a really good friend of yours, or maybe there's someone coming back in who's going to be sending you a message where it might just leave you feeling a little bit unsure, because I feel like there was a divorce for some of you with an earth sign but this person kind of needed to branch out and figure out like themselves, for lack of better words, kind of get this authority back in their life. There's a little bit of mental conflict about this world with the King of Fire and the Six of Fire. For some reason, I think that there's a goal that you have about, opening up a business or continuing with something that you really are passionate about. But I do see the victory is still here for you, because you made all these changes, because you ended this cycle. You will be successful in whatever new endeavor this is. And I feel like you guys are kind of moving forward out of this energy of not really being happy, not really being satisfied, into a situation where you would be loved and supported. Then you have the Nine of Air with the Four of Water and the Six of Air, knowing that you needed to get out of this depression, you needed to get out of this anxiety, kind of thinking about things that were lost, moving into some calmer waters here. And the sixes represent growth, so there's definitely been some pretty major growth for the Scorps. Then you have the Two of Fire, or Two of Earth, Four of Fire, and the Sun card. There's going to be some enlightenment that you have about a relationship or about a balance of a home situation. I just feel like you could potentially be really happy in this situation, but you guys need to figure out how to balance some things out, because you have this inspiration, or maybe this other person does, like what they think about, or maybe it's just like someone considers this more of a friendship, or maybe it's like growing this into something more. But the World card is clarified by the Knight of Swords. This is something that's going to be a really big change for your life. The King of Fire has the Four of Wands. This is going to be a relationship, a stable relationship with the Five of Swords. So don't like overthink this. Don't get in this mental conflict. Don't stress out or have anxiety because the King of Wands showed up again. That's twice. You're gonna be able to get through the competition or go through things that you need to go through. And then with the Four of Water, you have the Ten of Swords. So there was an ending, but no longer being in that energy of focusing on that. And the Six of Air, because you moved out of this old energy, hit the bottom, then you have a relationship that's here that I think that will be really good as long as you guys can figure out how to balance the egos out a little bit is how I see it. Two of Earth with the Empress card. This is a business that could be coming off the ground. The Four of Fire with the Star card. You could be potentially getting in a relationship with an Aquarius, or maybe, being here for someone. I just keep seeing like a relationship though, after some kind of ending. And then with the Sun card with the Two of Swords, it is going to revolve around someone making a decision to let some things go to get this balance back. I feel like you have a way of teaching people things. You bring this level of comfort with you, and maybe the things that you left behind you didn't really want to, but now that you kind of see your path, it's going to bring you down to happiness as well as financial stability and being emotionally fulfilled. So not fearing that, I feel like you guys have a lot of fear when it comes to relationships because of a past situation. And maybe that someone didn't really commit to you, and it was like some immature energy of, constantly needing to defend yourself and, needing to release that energy because it's like you don't really want to be in this energy anymore. I feel like that's done. You want to be here where it's wishes coming true for you, in this abundance, having this good health. And I feel like that's going to be the big game changer that's coming in for December, possibly into January, because I think that this happy family vision that you have is here, and it's going to be in a new beginning. You guys might be receiving a loan and for your business, which will involve it being really successful. Maybe someone will be helping you out to get your business off the ground. But the main thing I see here is peace and like healthy changes being made. You kind of taking control back of your life to have this structure and stability and being loved and supported along the way. Some of you guys might be fixing your house. Some of you guys might be looking at marriage, or just knowing that maybe this marriage will be successful with this person because, they have your heart, or vice versa. But I just feel like you have this hope inside of you for all of these things to come in. So remember to think positive, think of only your desires and not your fears. I feel like you guys have came a long way from a lot of shit, and you've had this revelation for your life. So you released all the things that kind of brought you to your downfall. And in this transition, leaving those things behind is going to bring new things in. You have children. Your love life is being affected by children. And you have soulmate. Yes, this is your soulmate. So maybe give your relationship a chance, work on your partnership. So some of you guys might be working on a partnership with someone you have children with, or there might be children involved. Healing family issues, your love life benefits as you forgive your parents. True love, this is the romance of a lifetime. And it says, very soon, clearly decide what you want so that it comes to you now. And it's time to take back control of your life. Because new love is here. There's a possible reconciliation with someone. Learning to trust again. And then I do see like keeping an open mind about things like marriage and, not really giving up on that if that's something that you want. Being a little bit self-centered, but not to the point where it's like unhealthy. But this situation is calling for you to have faith, listening to your guides, listening to, I do see this loan though, and being really successful for you. So it's going to bring like really big changes into your life. So I think that because you guys released and moved away from things now, and you kind of learned this lesson, you've had this revelation in your life, and it's going to bring you victory, like action and change, maybe a new car, just this peace of mind overall that's here, because there was a lot of confusion. There was a lot of in and out behavior. There was a lot of needing to set up boundaries for your life and just being overall unhappy. But this stress and exhaustion and not walking away and wasting time and things being disorganized and everybody gossiping, I feel like all this negative energy is gone, and you guys are growing into having reunions and friendships and stuff with people that are healthy for you. So don't be afraid of this, don't listen to any negative thoughts. Don't deceive yourself or get in your own way. If you have a tendency to do that, think of only your desires, never your fears. And your guys' quote is, I don't know what others will say when they hear the truth, but I know that when you speak it and when you stop hiding and running, your heart and mind will find peace. Speaking in a way where you don't have to regret it later or arguing about it, just having a compromise with someone would probably go a long way. And not really overthinking or being involved with like fear-based thoughts. Maybe some bad decisions were made in the past, but that doesn't have to be your future. You know what I mean? You did have some toxic people around you that were only concerned about themselves, but at the same time, you have new things coming in for you now. So no, focusing on the future, eyes on the prize, new job, raise, money news. You know what I mean? Hakuna Matata. That's all I have.